We've all heard it. If you're not happy, leave. It sounds empowering, but what if it's actually keeping us from building the love we really want? For the longest time, I believed that relationships lasted because we're more happy than not. That if we're frequently unhappy, it's a sign this relationship isn't working. But then I read a study shared in The Case for Marriage by Linda Waite, and it stopped me in my tracks. The study found that two-thirds of unhappily married people who stayed married were happy 5 years later. Not because they solved their problems, but because they stayed, they committed, they outlasted the hard times. That's wild, right? Even more surprising, those who left their marriages due to unhappiness weren't any happier 5 years later, single or in new relationships. So maybe the secret isn't about finding someone who makes us happy all the time. Maybe it's about learning how to stay, grow, and build something deeper. This study had me feeling mixed, though. On one hand, it really highlights the power of commitment, especially when the honeymoon phase fades. Every relationship hits that wall. The excitement wears off, conflict comes in, the initial attraction settles. But if we push through that phase, if we stay, what's on the other side might be even better. A deeper, truer kind of love. One that only comes from weathering the storms together. And that's why commitment matters more than chemistry. Don't get me wrong, chemistry is very important. But chemistry can fade with time. Commitment builds, but, and this is a big but, you shouldn't commit blindly. You've got to know who you're committing to. Are your values aligned? Do they have deal breakers you can't live with? Can you communicate openly, feel emotionally safe, and be yourselves together? And fun fact, liking the same hobbies isn't as important as people think. Shared interests are nice, but deep attraction, that's what motivates people to bridge gaps, resolve differences, and grow together. Real talk. Getting to know someone takes time. People can play a role for months, even a year. So take your time, at least 1 year, before making serious commitments like marriage. If someone says, I love you, a few weeks in, they may love the idea of you, not the real you. Real love takes time. It's not words, it's consistency. Do their actions match their promises? At the end of the day, honesty and commitment are the foundation, not fairy tale feelings, not perfect compatibility, but showing up for each other, especially when it's hard. So before you walk away or walk down that aisle, ask yourself, are you chasing happiness or are you building it? If you liked this talk and want to see more like it, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you know anyone that you feel like this might be helpful for, Please share so that we can grow the channel together. Thank you and have a nice day.